scriptures before the advent of the Muslims to India. And this is mentioned in the Encyclopedia of Religion and Ethics, volume number 6, page number 699. And during my research, when I found this out, I being a student, I don't quote anything if I do not have the proof myself. So I searched for this book, and then finally, there's one bookshop, Motilal Banarasi Das, you can verify this, over there in Kamak Street. I went there and I asked, can I have a look at this book? The shopkeeper said 1,20,000. And I was surprised. What 1,20,000? He's suggesting that you will not be able to afford it, still do you want to have a look? I said, no problem, just have a look for a while. And asked for the volume number 6, opened up page 699, and there I found that it is mentioned, the word Hindu is nowhere to be found in the Indian literature or the Hindu scriptures before the advent of the Muslims to India. And this is also mentioned by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru in his book, Discovery of India, page number 74 and 75. He says that the earliest occurrence of the word Hindu can be traced back to a tantric of the 8th century Christian era, and this was used to refer to a group of people. It was never used for the followers of any religion. The connection of the word Hinduism with that of religion is of late occurrence. The word Hinduism is derived from the word Hindu, and it is mentioned in New Encyclopedia Britannica, volume number 20, reference number 581, that it was used for the first time in the 19th century in the year 1830 by the British writers. They coined this term, and they used this term for the beliefs of the people of India. That's the reason why scholars, and even Dr. Harish, Chandra, Anandarya, the scholars of the Vedic-Dharm, they object to this, and they say that this is not the proper name, it is a misnomer. The correct term should be Sanatan Dharm or Vedic-Dharm. It was a brief discussion to explain why we have this topic Vedic-Dharm in Islam instead of Hinduism in Islam, which is more common. And we know that Swami Vivekananda, he said that the correct term for the followers of this religion should be used Vedantist, the follower of the Vedas. So in short, Hinduism is a geographical definition, and its relationship with that of religion is of late occurrence. Next, today, as you can see, the topic is Vedic-Dharm in Islam, and then it says, in the light of the sacred scriptures. Whenever we try to understand any religion, the most appropriate way is not to observe the followers, because many times the followers themselves, they're not aware of the correct concept of religion. Many of them are not aware. Some of them are. The scholars are, no doubt. And most of them, because they're not aware, if we try to derive the religion from observing what they do, it is wrong. What we have to do is we have to study the authentic sources, the sacred scriptures of that religion. To understand Vedic-Dharm, we have to refer to the sacred scriptures of Vedic-Dharm. To understand Islam, we have to refer to the sacred scriptures of Islam. First, we will discuss about the books in these two religions, and whatever discussion will follow next will be in the light of these books. First, books, then whatever discussion to follow will be based on what? Will be based on the authentic sources. Regarding the books of Hinduism, there are two broad categories. One is the orthodox head, the other is the secular head. The orthodox head is divided into 6 sections, and these form the authoritative religious scriptures of Hinduism. The secular heads, they are divided into 4 sections, and they are Subhashitas, Kavyas, Natakas and Alankaras. They are a body of Sanskrit literature, but they do not form the religious text. And as such, we will not deal with those books today. The first section in the orthodox heads is the Shruti, next Smriti, Itihas, Puran, Agam and Darshan. The Shruti, they consist of the Vedas, and we are aware that we have the 4 books of the Vedas. We have the Rig Veda. This is the Rig Veda, which deals with songs of praises. We have the Yajur Veda, which deals with sacrificial formula. We have the Sam Veda, which deals with melody, and we have the Atharva Veda, which deals with a large number of magic formulas. These are the 4 Vedas. And the Vedas, there are 4 principal divisions: the Samhita, the Brahmana, the Aranya, and the Upanishad. So whenever we hear the word Veda, what we actually refer to is the Samhita part of the Veda. That is the reason why, if you look at Rig Veda, you find Rig Veda, Samhita mentioned over there. So each of these Vedas, each of the 4 Vedas, they have these 4 divisions. They have Samhita, Brahmana, Aranya, and Upanishad. So the Upanishads actually are a part of the Vedas. And as he rightly said, the word Veda is derived from the root words Vid, to know, or Vidya, knowledge. And Vedas mean knowledge par excellence. And I agree with him. But he also said that this is a book of knowledge, but it is not a book of any religion. Where I disagree. It is no doubt a book of knowledge. That is why we can read, we can derive benefits from it, we can derive knowledge from it. But it definitely is a set of books which is associated with the Hindus or the Vedantists or the Sanatan Dharmi. And according to Mahabhashya Patanjali, there are 1131 branches of the Vedas. This is again different. Don't confuse with the previous terms, the books of the Vedas and the divisions. There are 1131 branches of the Vedas. Swami Dayanand Saraswati, he differs a little bit. He says there are 1127 branches. Whatever be it, there are only 19 branches of the Vedas which are available with us today. Most of it have been lost for good from us. It's not there anymore. And when these Vedas came into origin for the first time, it is not known. To which rishis it came, it is not known, or there is no unanimous agreement, if I should say so. Where it came, not known. In spite of these, the Vedas are considered to be the most authoritative of the scriptures of Vedic-Dharm, and they are considered by the scholars to be the word of God, to be of divine origin. And as I said, the Vedas, they form the Shruti. Shruti means that which is revealed, that which is understood, that which is perceived, that which is heard. We also have the Upanishads, as I said. The Upanishad is derived from Upa, Ni and Shad, which means to sit down near. And in the previous ages, in the Gurukul system, the people used to sit down near the Guru and acquire wisdom. Upanishad also means that which destroys ignorance. Next, we have the Smritis. We have various Smritis, and these are considered to be human composition. And the most important of them is a book by the name of Manusmriti, which was written by Manu. The Smritis are also known as Dharma Shastra. Next, we have the Itihas. We have the 2 great epics, Ramayana and Mahabharata. We have the Ramayana, which deals with the story of Sri Ram, and we have the Mahabharata, which deals with the story of Sri Krishna. It also includes the story of a feud between the cousins Pandavas and Kauravas. Next, we have the Bhagavad Gita, and the Bhagavad Gita is a part of the Mahabharata, from the Bhishma Parva. 18 chapters from chapter number 25 to chapter number 42. Next, we have the Puranas. Usually it is said that there are 18 Puranas. These are the 18 major Puranas or 18 Mahapuranas. Besides that, there are 18 Upapurans and there are 28 additional Purans. So totally they are 64. We have various other books. We cannot discuss them all. We also have the Agam, we have the Darshan, we have the Upadesh, etc. But the most authoritative are the Vedas. If anything contradicts with the Vedas have to be followed. This is the law.